Assalamualaikum, I'm Nik Faris Bin Nik Ebrhiam, matrix number B091910419, course BMMA, and my supervisor is Dr. T.S. Ahmad bin Ghani. Today I want to present about my bachelor degree project 1, that is research and development of low-cost vibration monitoring system with Internet of Things. For the introduction, vibration analysis in industry is a technique for detecting, predicting, and preventing mechanical failures. The presence of a few prominent frequencies associated with the motion of various machine components is to be expected when analyzing machine frequency vibrations. Mechanic systems and structures can be damaged, stopped abnormally, or fail catastrophically if they are exposed to high level of vibrations. With the aid of one of the most powerful technologies for creating, changing, and sharing data is the Internet of Things. While the growth of connected devices has the potential to improve every aspect of our life, security concerns are increasing. The Internet of Things is widely regarded to be a threat to user privacy first and foremost. The thing is to bring all our systems together under a single infrastructure, allowing us to control and monitor everything around us. This is the table of contents, which is the first one is background, second is problem statement, 3 is objective, 4 is scope project, 5 is literature review, 6 is methodology, 7 is preliminary results. For background of study, the first one is vibration analysis in industry is a technique for detecting, predicting, and preventing mechanical failures. The second one is mechanic system on structure can be damaged, stopped abnormally, or fail catastrophically if they are exposed to high level of vibrations. The third one is displacement, velocity, and acceleration are the three major metrics used to characterize the vibration characteristic. Mechanical looseness, gear drive problem, defective roller bearings, or sleeve bearing are only some of the common causes of vibration in rotating machinery that may be detected by vibration analysis. For the last one is to minimize downtime and improve plant dependability. Vibration can be used to detect the faults before it occurs. When the frequency of data collection does not correspond to the maintenance strategy, the ultimate goal of vibration analysis is to find flaws in rotating equipment and alert employees to the need for corrective action. They are consist of two problem statements. The first one is there are several technical applications where vibration is an issue. The second one is higher cost of maintenance when analyze vibration monitoring system and difficult to monitor the interpretation data vibration. For objective, the first one is to program show data with aid of IoT, Internet of Things. Second one is to test the vibration monitoring system on industrial company with low-cost system method. This is the project scope. The first one is monitoring the vibration for the machine. Second one, the frequency range that can be detected is 1 kHz to 8 kHz. The third one is Arduino IDE software and Node-RED software will be used. For literature review, we take from the past and previous study case. Vibration sensing for machine health monitoring, authors by Marco Kyo 2018. Machine health monitoring offers effective methods for safeguarding equipment and reducing downtime. Vibration monitoring allows for preventive maintenance on almost any type of machine in industries such as aerospace, civil engineering, oil and gas, rail, robotic, and unmanned vehicles. For the second one is sensors are mounted to mechanical components of machine during condition monitoring to track failures and malfunctions. Sensor can be put on machinery and line replaceable unit in industry and aero engines. A modular component of aeroplane and spacecraft that is meant to be easily replaced in the field is known as an LRU. For the literature review for ESP32 for data processing, the first one is developing application ESP32. Any window Linux or Mac OS operating system can be used to build the ESP32 device. We'll focus on installing and configuring the Windows development environment, the ESP32 Arduino add-on environment, and the Python environment powered by the MicroPython engine are all available. The second one is ESP32 application system, the actual implementation of numerous applications in the field of collecting and processing of the measured data. The ESP microcontroller has benefited from the knowledge acquired from the use of unique development environment on the Windows platform. It focuses on the depiction of measured data on a display. Finally, communication buses vary based on the type and size of the display, and the size of the display is determined by the type of information to be displayed. For the last one is development of falling notification system for elderly using MPU 6050 sensors. It says that falling detection and notification system for the elderly in the form of short messages sent to mobile phones and recorded in the system database. The MPU 6050 sensor to detect falling movement and a continuous alerting system. This system is used the confusion metric approach. For the background and concept of IoT, the basic gateway and smart gateway consists of three authors. The first author is Benuel and Singrova 2021. It says that it can be used by gateways to communicate using various communication technologies such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, and Ethernet. The second author is Bansa and Kumar 2020. It says that the gateway is the primary focus of our investigation as a hardware and software device, little operating system that assists in the preparation and storage of the nodes. The third author is Zhu 2010, Kang 2018. It says the gateway should be able to record the current system state, run in nested mode to recover and operate from the same failure point without losing any data. The second point is using an accelerometer sensor as an IoT-based vibration measurement and monitoring system. It says that an accelerometer sensor on a real-time vibration measuring system was used to construct a ThinkSpeak IoT. An internet connection was used to aid in the construction of the machine vibration monitoring system. C language programming is used to write the code that connects an accelerometer sensor to the software. Lastly, developing an IoT sensing system to monitor and assess construction-induced vibration. It says that sensors that detect the influence of vibration on the surrounding environment are used often during construction. Secondly, the classic vibration monitoring system has been replaced with an Internet of Things sensor system. Lastly, using a Raspberry Pi microprocessor and a MEMS accelerometer, we were able to cut both the price and the size of our system. For the favorite study of vibration monitoring system, the first topic is a low-cost MEMS-based vibration monitoring system for a stress ribbon footbridge. It says that low-cost MEMS-based accelerometers were inserted with cabling inside a handrail. The second one is the MEMS accelerometers were compared to traditional piezoelectric accelerometer in order to validate the monitoring system. A monitoring system for structural vibration was developed to continually estimate the structure model characteristic and monitor their changes as the environment changes. The railing was wired and equipped with acceleration sensors. For the second one, vibration monitoring of rotating machine using MEMS accelerometer. The fact that the MEMS accelerometer are becoming an alternative way for rotating machine vibration monitoring. They have yet to be extensively investigated for a broader range of applications. Lastly, tests are conducted on a 7.5 kW, 440 volt, 4-pole squirrel cage induction motor to determine the sensitivity of the sensor and the efficacy of the suggested intelligent signal processing. For the methodology, it begins with the workflow. On the right side, it has a diagram for the project workflow. It consists of hardware and software integration, that is hardware development and software implementation are combined. If the testing is passed, then we will collect the data collection and do the documentation. If failed, we will check the connection checking and programming correction. For software implementation, the first we use Arduino software IDE 1.8.19, and the right side is its requirements. This software is used to produce time domain graph and frequency spectrum, or also the fast Fourier transform. For hardware development, the first one we use Hibiscus Sen version 1.0 ESP32. Below is a diagram of ESP32 Hibiscus Sen with 8 of levels. And the second diagram are the requirement of the Hibiscus Sens of ESP32. An additional hardware development of common power banks were used. This is the flow of how experiment was set up. The first diagram is to attach the ESP32 on machine flat surface. Second, set up the programming code on the software IDE 1.8.19, which is the latest one. And then, using the rotary machine for the setup. And lastly, interpret the data and graph from the software IDE. After a hardware and software equipment, it used to generate the time domain graph and FFT, that is fast Fourier transform graph, through the received data for vibration analysis purposes. It's easy to access, and the most crucial factor is that the development of board of ESP32 microcontrollers is compatible with this programming software. Furthermore, the code for Arduino programming is written in Java and is based on C++ programming. Finally, on the preliminary result, first we use handphone to vibrate the ESP32 within finger and using phone vibration application. Next, open the software IDE, and then the data was shown consists of 3 axis data was shown, that is X, Y and Z axis. And finally, a spectrum graph entry of N3 axis and accelerator and gyroscope was shown. According to the above summary, an acceleration is a sensor that measures changes in the rate at which an object moves. Means material due to force created by vibration or change in motion acceleration, resulting in an electrical charge proportional to the force exerted. Lastly, to put it another way, the charge is inversely proportional to acceleration since force and mass are both constant.